Johan Danon Djourou-Gbadjere, more commonly known as Johan Djourou, is a Swiss international footballer who currently plays for Hamburg. He used to play as a defensive midfielder in his youth for former club of Untitled, but on his arrival at Arsenal, he was converted to a central defender. He occasionally filled in at fullback for Arsenal and played several games in central midfield while on loan to Birmingham City. According to his former profile on Arsenal's website, Djourou possesses pace, power and wholehearted commitment in addition to his versatility. Club career. Early career. Djourou was born in Abidjan, Quartier d'Ivoire, to Ivorian parents Joachim and Angeline, and was later adopted by his father's first wife Danielle, a Swiss woman. They moved to Geneva when he was 17 months old. He enrolled at the Payen Training Center when he was 13 and then in 2002 joined local second division side Untitled as a midfielder at 15. A few months later he signed scholarship forms for the Arsenal Academy. He officially joined Arsenal as a professional on August 1, 2003. He was a member of the Swiss under-19 squad that reached the semi-finals of the 2004 European Championships. Arsenal. Djourou made his first senior start for Arsenal in a 3-1 victory against Everton in the League Cup, having made his first appearance after 89 minutes of the corresponding match in the previous round against Manchester City on October 27, 2004. He made his full Premiership debut for Arsenal in the 7-0 victory over Middlesbrough on January 14, 2006, playing at centre-back with Philippe Senderos. Djourou started Arsenal's FA Cup fourth-round clash with Bolton Wanderers as part of a makeshift defence, a game in which Arsenal lost 1-0. He had also played in the third-round clash with Cardiff City. In February 2006, Djourou played in the league games against West Ham United, Birmingham City and Bolton Wanderers. In April 2006 he came on as a substitute against Aston Villa in Arsenal's 5-0 victory, replacing the injured Emmanuel Eboa copyright. He started April's Premiership game against Portsmouth, a game which also saw the comeback of Sol Campbell. During the season, several Italian clubs scouted Djourou in Arsenal's reserve matches, but after the end of the World Cup, he signed a 6-year contract extension with Arsenal. He played in Arsenal's 2007 pre-season Emirates Cup win, against both Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. Loaned to Birmingham, on August 10, 2007, he signed for Birmingham City on loan for a 5-month period. He made his debut 2 days later against the previous season's FA Cup and League Cup winners Chelsea. This was a closely fought contest in which Chelsea ran out eventual 3-2 winners, in which Djourou cleared off the line from Frank Lampard to keep Birmingham City in the game. Djourou continued to play for Birmingham consistently through his loan period until December 22, 2007, when he gifted Bolton Wanderers Nicolas Anelka a goal via an errant throw-in. This marked his last appearance for the club. Although Birmingham manager Alex McLeish was keen to retain him, Djourou returned to Arsenal at the end of his loan spell, as cover for Kolo Toure copyright and Alex Song, who were playing in the 2008 African Cup of Nations. Returned to Arsenal. In May 2008, Djourou stated that he would be willing to partner Cesc Fabregas in midfield after the departure of Mathieu Flamini to AC Milan. Instead, the young Swiss played in the centre of defence as first-choice backup following the departure of fellow Swiss defender Philippe Senderos to AC Milan on a season-long loan. In September, Djourou signed a new long-term contract. After Toure copyright's departure to Manchester City, Djourou had a chance to break into the starting 11. However, on April 11, 2009, in a league match against Wigan Athletic, Djourou suffered a knee injury which later required surgery. In September 2009, his club estimated a recovery period of 6 to 8 months. Arsene Wenger stated, "He will have to be patient this season." In March 2010, Djourou appeared on Arsenal TV Online's Arsenal Live program. He announced that he was getting closer to a return. "I am nearly at the end. It has been a long road for me and I am really looking forward to being back on the field." He made his return from injury as a second-half substitute in the 4-0 win over Fulham in Arsenal's final game of the season. Djourou replaced the injured Michael Sylvester, and this was his only appearance in the 2009 Euro 10 campaign. Due to Thomas Vermeulen's injury at the beginning of the 2010 Euro 11 campaign, Djourou received more opportunities to play. Wenger admitted that he rotates the Swiss international because he missed an entire year and does not want to lose him. Djourou became Arsenal's first-choice centre-back, playing in all 8 games in January 2011, during which time Arsenal conceded no Premier League goals. He scored his first goal for Arsenal on February 5, in the 3rd minute of a 4 draw against Newcastle United at St James Park. On February 27, 2011, Djourou started and played the full 90 minutes alongside Laurent Koscielny against Birmingham City in the 2011 Football League Cup final held at Wembley Stadium in a disappointing 2-1 defeat. On March 12, while playing in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup away to Manchester United at Old Trafford, Djourou suffered a suspected dislocated shoulder in a collision with teammate Bakary Sagna. Djourou was carried from the field, and Wenger later confirmed that he would be unavailable for the remainder of the 2010 Euro 11 season. This came as a major blow to Arsenal's title challenge, up until then having not lost a Premier League game with him on the field. As well as that, Djourou had played a major part in defence and cover of the injured Thomas Vermeulen. Djourou recovered more quickly than expected, returning to play the whole of the 1-1 draw with Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium on April 17, playing alongside Laurent Koscielny, and the North London derby 3 days later. On April 24, against Bolton Wanderers at the Reebok Stadium, he conceded a penalty in a 2-1 defeat which effectively ended Arsenal's title hopes. At the end of the 2010 Euro 11 season, he played in a total of 37 matches for the Gunners in all competitions. On August 28, 2011, Djourou played in the centre of a young Arsenal seriously weakened by injuries for a game against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Arsenal went on to lose the game 8-2. This was Arsenal's heaviest defeat since 1896, a 115-year record. 3 days later, Arsenal announced the signing of experienced German defender Per Mertesacker for Werder Bremen. As a result, Djourou's first-team opportunities became more limited. In February 2012, Djourou signed a 3-year contract extension until summer 2015. During the 2011 Euro 12 season, he started 19 times for Arsenal and made 8 substitute appearances. Loaned to Hanover, on January 3, 2013, Djourou confirmed that he is set to move to Bundesliga side Hanover on a 6-month loan deal until the end of the season, while there is no option to buy included in the deal. About the move, Djourou said, "I joined the club who wanted me the most. At my age, the priority is to play regularly. To do this, I did not hesitate to refuse offers with the most exclusive clubs who made important financial efforts." Loan and transfer to Hamburger SV. On July 1, 2013, Djourou undertook a medical before signing for Bundesliga side Hamburger SV on loan for a season. It was reported that the deal included an option to buy Djourou at the end of the season. Djourou said on the official Hamburger SV website, "I'm very happy now that everything is sorted. HSV are a big club, with a lot of quality and great fans. I am convinced that this is the right step for my career." In April 2014, Hamburg announced that they had activated the buying clause and signed Djourou on a permanent deal. International career. He made his senior Switzerland international debut against Scotland on March 1, 2006, coming on as a substitute and again playing alongside Philippe Senderos. Djourou was called up to the Switzerland 2006 FIFA World Cup squad, despite not playing in the qualifiers. Although third-choice central defender behind Philippe Senderos, then of Arsenal, and Patrick Marwan Courtois, then of Lyon, he started Switzerland's round 16 game against Ukraine. Injury, however, led him to be substituted in the first half. Later that year, he made 2 appearances during Switzerland's qualification campaign for the UEFA U21 Championship, but did not appear for the Swiss U21 squad since. After missing nearly the entire season for Arsenal in 2009 Euro 10, he was left out of the Swiss squad for the 2010 FIFA World Cup held in South Africa. In June 2011, with Switzerland to a Euro 0-0 against England in a Euro 2012 qualifier. Djourou fouled Arsenal teammate Jack Wilshere to concede a penalty, allowing England to pull a goal back, although the match ended in a 2-2 draw at the Wembley Stadium. He has scored one goal for Switzerland, finding the net in a 3-4 friendly loss against Japan in 2007. Career statistics: as of March 8, 2014, Honours: Arsenal, runner-up, UEFA Champions League, 2005 a Euro 06, League Cup, 2007, 2011, Personal life: Djourou's younger brother Olivier was playing football for Urania Geneve Sport in 2008. References. External links: profile at arsenal.com, Johan Djourou career stats at Soxerbase, U21 U20 U19 U17 U16 profiles at Swiss FA.